I know lately they hating on me, but my family don't.
What's up, gang? That's another song, Down, because we have another day down, right? So this one is really just to realign. And one thing that I know is that a lot of people, when they get to this stage, they want to know like, oh, but is it for me? But is this for me? But is this for me? So we're going to answer that today, right? Is high ticket sales for you? So, short answer, forget what the inner bitch in there is saying, okay? Put it to the side. What you need to focus on right now is no matter what level you are at sales, you can be amazing at high ticket sales, at high ticket closing, even at appointment setting, if that's what you want to do. You can be amazing. This is a skill. Simple. It's a skill and you get paid for how good you are. The better you are, the more you get paid. Simple. Like any skill, you are not born with it. You are not born being a master piano player, being a master driver, right? It takes time, it takes repetition. It's the same with this. So as long as you are, coachable, willing to learn, hungry, then you can be amazing at this. You can learn quickly. You don't need to be a extrovert. You don't need to be loud. You don't need to be quick at talking, pushy, anything. You just need to be willing to learn this skill and give it your all, right? Sales has nothing to do with being an extrovert, right? All sales has to do with is being a good listener, being good at problem solving, and being good at helping people, like guiding people at decisions, right? Those three things: listening, problem solving, guiding decisions. You need to be good at those three things. That's what sales is. And that is just about repetition, right? So that's if you aren't good at sales. And if you're worried that you don't have experience, well, you got to start from somewhere, right? And if anything, if you don't have experience, that's a very good thing, right? Because when I've worked with sales reps in the past, they tend to have bad habits that they need to unlearn. I'm just wiping some dust on my laptop that I just noticed. It's kind of gross. But anyway, I notice a lot of, sales reps, when they come and work with us, they have bad habits that they need to unlearn. So you not having sales experience, well, great. That means you have no bad habits to unlearn. On top of that, most of our successful clients actually came with no sales background, right? One was a professional athlete. One was a uni student who worked a couple jobs here and there. One was, again, former athlete, engineering background. Really, all of the top guys, most of them actually don't have previous sales experience. Right, crazy to say. So that I want to say to give you the confidence that you can do this, right? And you can be fucking amazing at it. When I started, I didn't fucking know if I could do this, but I made it work because I was coachable, because I wanted to be the best, because I was like, you know what, if I master this skill and I practice this every single day, that's going to be with me for the rest of my life. No one can take that away from me. And I will be able to land a role and I'll be fucking fine and I'll make money no matter what happens. Worst case scenario right now, let's say my business goes to shit for whatever reason. Not gonna happen. But hypothetically, if it does, or maybe I don't want to do it anymore, who knows? I can fall back to closing. And I can go back to making consistent 20K a month. Cool. Let's run it, right? Like, that's not a problem. And that's because as we enter this industry is the only industry I know that you get paid for your effort and your value. You could be amazing at identifying winning products, let's say at dropshipping. But if you don't know how to market or do social media, you're not gonna make money. You can be the best marketer, but if you don't have the sales skills or the management skills to get clients and to manage clients and manage team members, with SMMA, out the window. AI agency, out the window. Like, this is the only online business model where you can be, it's your skills and your effort. And you give it your all and you get good at sales and you will make bread. You will make a lot of money and you'll do so consistently. There's not one business model I know that's like that. In the real world, a corporate sales job, you're not paid for your fucking value. Good one. You're paid for your time, right? They want you to cold call. They want you to do grunt work. They want you to do something that anyone could do, right? High ticket closers, appointment setters, they're valued and they get paid their value. And the more value you provide by improving your skill set, the more you will get paid. It's simple. And what I really want you to come out of this with, a bit of homework that I want you to do after this, is I want you to sit down on a piece of paper, empty piece of paper, write this question at the top. What is the cost of staying where I am now? What is the cost of continuing to work the same job? The cost of spending your time with the same people? The cost of making the same decisions that you have been for all the years of life you've lived up until this point? If you continue doing those, where does that get you in the next 3 to 6 months? Really, and you have to be brutally honest. If I was doing this back when I was starting and, at uni, partying, so what would that look like? If you continue working the same job, I would be earning in 3 to 6 months, maximum like $2,000 a month, 1.5, $2,000 a month. I would be spending time with people who, albeit I had fun with those people and I like those people and I have nothing against them. But yeah, I'd be spending time with people who love partying and love socializing all the time and are happy with where they are. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. But I didn't want to be that way. If I was making the same decisions in 6 months, I'd probably be pretty much the same place. Me personally. And you need to ask yourself when you're doing this exercise, how is it going to make you feel? And more importantly, are you willing to settle for that? Right? Ask yourself these questions. These are important. It's important to ask yourself these questions from time to time, really. Because otherwise you're gonna get lost and you're going to go down a path that you don't want to go down. So it's important in life to ask ourselves these questions and really think about it. Do some self-assessment on where we're at and where we want to go. And I want to just fill you with the confidence that no matter where you want to go in life, you can make it happen. You just have to make the right decisions and think like the person you want to be and do it for a long period of time. And here I'm going to ask you, leave the answer to this in the comments down below. I want you to try and name me a person that gave it 110% in whatever respective field, right? And they didn't see success. They gave 110% effort in their respective field and they didn't see success. I'm looking forward to reading that. All right? But that's everything for today, right? Go over your notes. Ask yourself these questions. Be clear on the person you want to be, and the person that, if you continue being the way you are, where it's going to get you, and see it. It's important to look at that because it should scare the shit out of you. And on that note, I'll see you tomorrow.